Good day Forex trader. Your USD Forex signal, break and retest pattern to form. There is a possibility that the pair will retest the support at 1.1385 and then resume the bullish trend. Bullish view. Set a buy limit at 1.1385 and set a take profit at 1.1450. Add a stop loss at 1.1300. Timeline, 2 days. Bearish view. Set a sell stop at 1.1380 and a take profit at 1.1300. Add a stop loss at 1.1450. The Euro-USD pair retreated slightly on Friday after the US published relatively weak retail sales numbers. The pair is trading at 1.1410, which is slightly below last week's high of about 1.1480. It has risen by about 1.2% from its lowest level this year. Calm day expected. The Euro-USD will have a relatively calm day today since the US markets will be closed for the Martin Luther King Day. Also, there will be no major economic data from the European Union today. Still, the pair will have some key activities later this week. For one, there is a growing risk that the Russia and Ukraine crisis will continue this week. Western countries are concerned that the Russian military will invade Ukraine, especially after last week's major hacks that targeted the country's government. The crisis will be bearish for the Euro-USD pair for two main reasons. First, the pair will decline as demand for the safety of the US dollar rises. The currency tends to rise in high-risk periods because of its safe haven status. Second, the pair will decline because of the potential risks for the European economy. In the past few weeks, gas prices have jumped as Russia has reduced the amount of gas flowing to Europe through Ukraine. Later this week, there will be some key economic numbers that will move the pair. On Tuesday, the ZEW Institute will publish the latest economic sentiment data. These numbers are expected to show that the economic sentiment made a modest increase in January as fears of the Omicron variant waned. Meanwhile, the Euro-USD is struggling after the recent numbers from the US. On Friday, data showed that the country's retail sales declined in December as buyers remained concerned about inflation. Euro-USD forecast. The Euro-USD pair declined to 1.1410, which is lower than last week's high of 1.1481. It also moved slightly below the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. Also, the pair is slightly above the important support level at 1.1384, where it had struggled moving above earlier this month. It is slightly above the 25-day and 50-day moving averages. Therefore, there is a possibility that the pair will retest the support at 1.1385 and then resume the bullish trend. This is known as a break and retest pattern. Gbp Usd Forex signal, pullback to 1.3600 likely. The pair will likely resume the downward trend as sellers target the support at 1.3600. Bearish view. Sell the Gbp USD and set a take profit at 1.3600. Add a stop loss at 1.3750. Timeline, 1 day. Bullish view. Set a buy stop at 1.3700 and a take profit at 1.3800. Add a stop loss at 1.3600. The Gbp Usd pair attempted to make a comeback on Monday as concerns about the Boris Johnson administration remained. The pair is also steady ahead of key economic data from the UK scheduled for later this week. It is trading at 1.3680, which was slightly above last Friday's low of 1.3655. Key economic data. The Gbp Usd pair has struggled in the past few days as political concerns remain. Investors are concerned about a leadership crisis after Boris Johnson was accused of ignoring COVID-19 rules in December 2020. While the Prime Minister sent an apology message to the Queen last week, many people in his party believe that he will not finish his current term. As a result, there are concerns about political challenges in the country. These challenges are coming out at a time when the UK is about to start Brexit negotiations with the European Union. These talks are about the growing crisis in Northern Ireland. The UK wants to resolve the crisis and has warned that it could trigger Article 16 if it does not get its wish. Meanwhile, investors are bracing for a busy week in which the Office of National Statistics, ONS, will publish the latest employment, inflation, and retail sales numbers. The ONS will publish the latest jobs numbers on Tuesday. Economists expect the data to show that the UK unemployment rate held steady at 4.2% in November as the country battled the new COVID-19 crisis. They also expect the data to show that the economy added over 128,000 jobs in the 3 months to November. Additionally, analysts expect the data to show that the country's inflation rose from 5.1% in November to 5.2% in December. That will be a bigger number than the BO target of 2%. Therefore, analysts expect that the bank will sound hawkish in the coming weeks. Gbp Usd Forecast. The 4-hour chart shows that the Gbp Usd pair has been in a strong bullish trend in the past few weeks. It has risen by about 4% above the lowest level in December. It has risen above the ascending trend line that is shown in black. The pair also moved above the 50-day moving average. Also, it is slightly below the 25-day moving average while the Relative Strength Index, RSI, has moved below the overbought level. Therefore, the pair will likely resume the downward trend as sellers target the support at 1.3600. Aud USD Forex signal, bearish head and shoulders at 0.7200. Today's AUD USD signals. Risk 0.75%. Trades must be taken before 5 p.m. Tokyo time Tuesday. Short trade ideas. Short entry following a bearish price action reversal on the H1 time frame immediately upon the next touch of 0.7223 or 0.7293. Place the stop loss 1 pip above the local swing high. Move the stop loss to break even once the trade is 20 pips in profit. Remove 50% of the position as profit when the price reaches 20 pips in profit and leave the remainder of the position to ride. Long trade ideas. Long entry following a bullish price action reversal on the H1 time frame immediately upon the next touch of 0.7196 or 0.7123. Place the stop loss 1 pip below the local swing low. Move the stop loss to break even once the trade is 20 pips in profit. Remove 50% of the position as profit when the price reaches 20 pips in profit and leave the remainder of the position to ride. The best method to identify a classic price action reversal is for an hourly candle to close, such as a pin bar, a doji, an outside or even just an engulfing candle with a higher close. You can exploit these levels or zones by watching the price action that occurs at the given levels. Aud USD Analysis. I wrote last Tuesday that the technical picture was basically weakly bearish. I thought that if the price got established below 0.7177 it would probably fall to 0.7150 at least. I also thought that long trade from a bullish bounce T 0.7123 if reached would look attractive. I was wrong on both counts. Bulls in the end made another higher low and pushed the price up past even the resistance level at 0.7223 which initially held for a couple of hours. The technical picture now seems to have come full circle, as after rising quite strongly over the past week to exceed even the round number at 0.7300, the price has fallen again and is encountering similar pivotal support and resistance levels. Most notably the old resistance level at 0.7223 is still in play. In fact, this resistance level is forming the upper boundary of what appears to be a symmetrical bearish head and shoulders pattern, with the lower neckline boundary at about 0.7196. This suggests that the thing to watch for here is to see which happens first. A bullish breakout above 0.7223 which will suggest the price will continue to rise, or a bearish breakdown below approximately 0.7190 which will suggest the price will continue to fall. It looks like this will be a good forex currency pair to trade today as the price action seems clean and with a healthy volatility, on what is likely to be a quiet Monday, especially due to today being a public holiday in the USA.